Hi everybody, this is for CP Algebra 1, worksheet number 2, chapter 2. We're going to solve the inequality, so I'm going to add 4 to both sides, so I get x is greater than 9, and then we write it in interval notation. So I want values bigger than 9, so it's from 9 to infinity. It's not a square bracket because I don't equal it. Number 3, I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And so that gives me 0, so I want values less than 0, so that goes to negative infinity to 0. Again, rounded bracket. Number 50, let's go ahead and divide 12 by both sides, so I get 5 is less than x. So let's flip this over. X is greater than 5. So when we look at this, we could say, oh, okay, this is going to go from 5, rounded bracket, to infinity. That's our interval notation. Number 7, I'm dividing by a negative 9. Remember, if I divide, the sign itself flips over, so I get to negative 4. So that's going to negative infinity. So from negative infinity to negative 4, square bracket, because I have an equal sign. Number 9, I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So I'm going to get x is less than 7. And so that goes to negative infinity. So negative infinity to 7. Rounded bracket because I don't have an equal sign under the inequality. Number 11, I'm going to clear the denominator and multiply everything by 3. So I get 2a plus 33 is less than 9. Subtract 33 from both sides. So I get to 24. Divide each side by negative 2. So I'm going to flip the sign because I'm divided by a negative. So that becomes a negative 12. So value is bigger than negative 12. So you have negative 12 down here. It goes right. So it goes from negative 12 to infinity. Define the variable and write the inequality interval. Model each situation, state whether it's discrete or continuous. For a pipe stay safe, the house should be above 50 degrees, at or above 50 degrees. So that's going to go from 50 to infinite. And being that we could have 50.1 degrees and 50.003 degrees, things like that, it is continuous. The optimum, the middle school student should have no more than 4 hours of homework a night. So you probably have from 0 to 4 hours. And I'd say a square bracket, and that'd be continuous as well because you could have different minutes amounts of homework. Okay, you could have 3.5 minutes or something like that. Number 17, the weight of a person on a diet started at 160 pounds, then decreased each week. Okay, so they started at 160 and they're decreasing. So they probably, you get down to 0, but that's kind of unrealistic. And that would be continuous as well because you don't lose a whole pound at a time. You lose a portion of a pound at a time. And then number 19, there are fewer than 170 days left in the school year. So 0 to 170. And I'd say it's going to be a rounded bracket. So this is just fewer than, it doesn't say equal to. And so that would be discrete because you'd have 160 days, 159, 158, so on and so forth.